Hello and welcome back to Let's Stumble Through, the YouTube series where I think we're going a bit native. I'm not entirely sure why. I also might be repeating myself. Also not entirely sure why. Now, ow! I brought us back here because I believe dear old Yol... I'm not entirely sure if I remember this, I'm re-recording. I believe Yol gave us our final dark sigil and started calling us a lord. I wonder why. Let's go check on him. Bloody bastard! I told him, just if anybody is going to kill this little shit, it's going to be me. And what does he do? He goes and dies on me. God damn it, yo, you are the most useless character in this. Who the fuck are you? Who in blazes are you?
Oh, prithee, art thou good Yol's master?
Might have been. I can't remember.
I am Yoria of Londor, a close friend of his. Thanks to thee, Yol's soul is redeemed. Allow me to express my gratitude in his stead.
Oh, the lovely dignified bow. I've been waiting
Another
for
matter. Thou'rt a lord, art thou not?
Maybe?
Bearer
Can't remember.
of the dark sigil, and our Lord of Hollows.
What?
For the time thou remainst our lord, we of Londor shall serve thee. And I, of course, am also thine.
Oh boy, yeah. So we're finally learning a bit more about that secretive dark path. And we know that there's that Londor, the lovely place, has a church. I have enough souls, because redoing everything takes forever. Now the stuff she sells, basically everything Yol used to sell, so it's kind of useless to keep Yol around. Now, Londor Braille Tome, it's essentially something that teaches you dark miracles. Now how do you learn dark miracles? You give it to somebody who can read it. A Braille Tome of Londor, first spoken by Lilane of the Sable Church. Ah, Lilane of the Sable Church. Yuria is also of the Sable Church. Curious. I remember those two. Three, maybe. Give this to a storyteller to learn of miracles. This is a forbidden tome, and it offers salvation to all hollows, and conversely curses all things living. So yeah. Yeah, you remember how curses take a lot? Like, you have to really want it. Well, now there's a divine tome on it, which is great. Now, let's learn about the Dark Hand, the little thing that I believe every Dark Souls 1 player knows, and never uses, for varying reasons. Alright, it's a weapon that allows its wielder to invoke an art unique to Londor, the land of the Hollow. It's also said to be an ancient relic of a certain primordial serpent. Ah. The Dark Hand mercilessly saps the essence of its victims. It can also double as a special shield, but it can't be two-handed. So yeah, in Dark Souls 1, you used it to basically steal humanity from people, like soft humanity. And in this game, you just basically use it to steal health. Lovely. Now, these rings, these two rings, like the untrue white ring and the untrue dark ring, this lets you look like a phantom, and this lets you look like a human, you know, without the whole hollowing thing, because I believe I showed that in the last episode. Oh, jeez, now. Alright, one of the illusionary rings worn by Hollows of Londor. Retain human appearance while hollow, but the Hollows of Londor are wretchedly aged. They're and fraught with deceit. They're wretchedly aged, fraught with deceit, and dubiously secretive. It's no wonder that they are deeply detested. So yeah, that gives us a little bit into what the Londor actually is like. Because it's basically the land of everybody who's suspicious of each other, and essentially makes rings that make you look like a human. Alright, yeah. That's it. That's pretty much it. Right, let's just equip this by this. Do I need anything else? I bought a shit ton of arrows. I don't think so. Buy you, and buy you.
Till we meet again.
And the Dark Sigil Guide. So yeah, she basically says that, and it's something to keep in mind, because everybody apart from those of Londor want the fire to be linked. And it's a thing that searches back to Dark Souls 1, and I'll explain that after we have a little chat with our lovely friend here.
Ah, there you are. I was thinking. You know I'm a petty thief.
Well, maybe.
Perhaps I'll go on the prowl. Everyone's dead or hollowed away anyway, right?
Yeah.
So I might as well fetch some weapons or treasure for you.
I like your thinking, Grey Rat.
Well, what do you say? Thank you. You will not be disappointed. Grey Rat the Thief was once a well-known name. Until I ended up rotting in a cell.
Oh, bless you, Grey Rat. Yeah. Oh, now what does he sell? Not much, but once he comes back, he'll be able to sell a lot more.
Grey Rat until...
Yes, thank you.
Goodbye. I will leave for some time. So long for now.
So long for now, you bastard. You.
Do stay safe, you hear? Or my efforts will have been for naught.
Oh, poor Grey Rat. Now, the thing with him is... he's in grief over the letter. There's someone important to him. You can't deny that at this point. You can't say that, oh, he was a little, like, bad man. He probably just wanted to steal from a letter. No. Now, he wants to go out into the world of Hollows, which is essentially death. A guaranteed death. All with, let's see if I can just... all with nothing but a dagger and a small shield. Sorry, Garrett. He wants to feel useful. He wants to make sure that his life isn't wasted. I can appreciate that. I can appreciate that. Unlike a certain Sable Church. I need him for so long. But yeah. We ended up like talking to dear old Hawkwood and got a little bit of a gem from him. Which is lovely. A little raw gem. If you ever need it, actually. They stack. They do. Oh damn, they do. That means I won't be able to use them. Like once I use them, they are lost forever, which sucks. So I like them. Well, maybe I can get them in the game. Oh, fuck it, later. We'll go back to the Road of Sacrifices, because I'm gonna have to retell the story about the bloody crow people. Oh joy, oh joy, oh joy. And hopefully, I don't end up making the same pants-shitting mistake I made in the first attempt. There are few things scarier than a group of angry crows. Oh, no. Okay, now I'm assuming we beat the Outrider Knight in the last episode. I can't exactly remember. Now, just put this back on. There you are. Spent far too long. Far too long. Just put you here. Have a nice look at our gorgeous mug. Completely useless, but... yeah, we'll have a look at these crow people. You'll notice that on the way they're walking, it's kinda weird. They're not coming right after us. It's almost as if they're scared of us. And just look at the way he's holding the dagger. Now, why do you suppose that is? Why do they suppose they're afraid of us? I mean, it could be that they're serving, like, the goddess Velka, because Velka has a thing for crows. I don't understand why, but I can certainly see the appeal. And her follower, this must be just an undead that wanted to lift a curse, and has instead pledged himself to Velka, or something alike. I don't know, I never bothered getting the items. Oh, and he's just swatting at us. As closer we get. It'd be a real shame if something was to happen to make this caged, like, cornered beast try to kill us. He's in a bad spot now. Well, I'll show you lot later. Alright, yeah. There you go. There I go. Excellent. So yeah, these things are essentially like caged beasts at this point. Caged beasts. Like, if you've ever had the misfortune of finding out from personal experience, oh, thank you! Oh, that is just the greatest feeling in the world. So yeah, if you rate someone's messages, like it restores their health to full. It's the greatest feeling in the world. Greatest feeling in the world. But yeah, these are essentially like caged beasts. And if you've ever backed like a scared dog or a scared cat or anything that's scared into a corner, they fight like there's nothing to lose, because at that point there really isn't. Is there anything up here? Anything of value? Nothing of value? Aside from maybe, no, that's just a tree. Glass. Now you may be wondering, why in the blue blazes am I mercilessly killing them? I will show you! Well, I'll show you if I can. Because, my god, is it the worst feeling in the world. They do pyromancies? I did not know that. These fuckers! These fuckers are the reason why I kill them all. Oh, fuck you and your... You know what, you're dying. Lawful, you're one, you prick. Yeah, they basically scream, and I mean any crow person within like 100-foot radius will hear it and attack you. And you know how enemies... Smart man, very smart man. You know how enemies have a certain radius that you get into and then you aggro them? That basically turns their radius up to infinity. Like, if they hear the scream, they'll come after you. And it's alright, assuming you got like 1 to deal with. But if you have like 5, you're gonna get really, really scared. Now, we're making better time on this run. Should I find a grate? Because that means we can go... Ooh, what are you? Give me gumdrops. Because there's a thing. Am I going to get ambushed? Nah. There's a thing and oh. Hi. Have we met? Shit! Forgot that she has that little thing. This is Man-Eater Mildred, for all intents and purposes. Oh, she tried so hard, but she just couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Oh, what you got? Oh, the butcher's knife. Now, who was this poor sap that just tried to kill me? Alright, butcher's knife with an oddly large blade wielded by the mad woman haunting the road of sacrifices. Squarely landed hits restore health. In the back in the undead settlement, the woman acquired a taste for human flesh, which she took glee in partaking. Sharp, increases the amount of health you get from the blade. Now that's just another thing, because I don't think I ever explained it in this, in the previous episode. But items in this game, more so than any other, they take on aspects of the person which uses them. Like, I forgot to get the Pontiff Ring, but basically, the Pontiff Ring, it restores health, and it does that purely because the one who made the Pontiff Ring really, really enjoyed hurting people. And that sort of transferred into the ring. Bridge of Battle, I see. Okay. Yeah. That woman over there was, that, even her axe, like, the axe she uses, the reason it restores health is because she developed a taste for human flesh and really enjoyed eating it. To the point where her weapon was now imbued with a thing that restores health. which is great. Now, let's grab the rest of this. The thing I noticed in Dark Souls, and I've read about online, is the bigger the little glow, the more valuable an item is. Like an armor set is like a really big glow. You know, a tiny little soul or Titanite shard is a tiny little glow. And the Brigand Twin Blades. Kinda useless for me, because oh, Twin Blades are useless for someone who can't, like, dodge. Alright, let's review. Got 5 charges left. Should be fine, theoretically. Let's just deal with this spot. Good. Oh, I am just... Don't know who's reading my messages, but god damn it, I appreciate it. Give me a Titanite shard, and nowhere. That leads basically nowhere. What's the way back? Yes! Oh, thank fuck! Didn't think I'd ever get this thing. Ugh. The Great Corvin Scythe. Great Scythe of the Forbidden Soul. Great Scythe of the Forbidden Souls, guided by heretical storytellers. The Mistress of the Painted World is said to wield the Great Scythe herself. Great scythes inflict profuse bleeding, such that the blood splatters on the wielder. What the next swipe? This attack aims for the scruff of the foe's neck, and when successful, functions as a headshot. Oh. Oh. Hello, beautiful. Yeah, if I can get a good hit on that, like a PvP, that's just a lot of health gone. And if you were paying attention while I was being mercilessly assaulted, first of all, congratulations, and second of all, you'll notice that my bleed bar, fairly big, a third of it was filled in one hit. These sides are deadly, dangerous even. Alright. Come here, you two. That's you. Oh, and now we have... Amazing grace as they fall through the world. Oh, jeez. I was gonna comment on the fact that that dog had a really big belly, and I'm assuming that these two dogs were basically like, I don't know, let's just assume lovers. Because they're undead at this point, and quite frankly, I don't see anything else. You can't say I'm wrong, and no one else can prove I'm wrong. Now, these two corpses here. The thing about Dark Souls is corpses are generally the way to, like, store items. And corpses could be anybody. It doesn't have to be anyone specific. Or even from your own world. As we found out in Dark Souls 1, when you kill somebody in another world and somehow their corpse ends up in yours in a completely different spot. But yeah, we'll just pick this up and we'll take a little read of the little ring. This miracle's Morn's Ring. A malformed ring given to Knights of Kareem. Oh, just like a specific other knight we know of. Morn served the goddess Kaitha and later became an apostle of the Archbishop. They labored together to provide comfort to the suffering. So yeah, this ring. You can generally assume that this ring was to a Knight of Kareem. Now, you could also assume that these two are just another Firekeeper and her Paladin Guardian, or whatever it was. But let's just read this first. A sacred braille tome from Kareem filled with advanced miracles. Gives to Swordtail to learn advanced Kareem miracles. In the Way of the White, it is a tradition of placing great faith in the words of the blind, and braille tomes are not unusual. So yeah, that's giving you a little backstory into Kareem. Because for some reason, they do enjoy... They... I was thinking... They have a thing for miracles in Kareem. Not sure why. And there that fucker is trying to get people to kill me. Bastard. But yeah, onto these corpses. Now, you could assume from both the items we looted off them that they're both from Kareem. One of them had a Braille Divine Tome, a priest maybe, and one of them had a ring only given to Kareem Knights. And you could assume these are two completely different strangers that we never meet. Or you can assume that we've already met them and saved them. Now, thing about Dark Souls, I'm not sure if I mentioned it enough or haven't beat you over the head with it. Time and space are they're not the same as they are in our world or in most video games. Time and space are usually just that fixed thing. You can't fuck with them in any way, shape or form. Now, in Dark Souls, since the first flame is dying, you have all these places of power, like being brought into one space. So what's to say that it would be impossible for a certain giant hammer-wielding knight and a would-be firekeeper to make camp here on their way to Lothric Castle, you know, for a firekeeper pilgrimage or whatever? What's to say they didn't camp here and died in their sleep because of these two dogs? What's to say that Irina of Kareem and her lovely knight, what's to say that they didn't die here, in another world, in another time? And since the worlds are caving in on each other, essentially, that their corpses were brought here, and we just happened to stumble upon them. What's to say that's not true? Nothing. Which explains why we see so many other characters in this game that make no logical sense. Right. Let's just grab you. Hello there! Oh! This one's hollow as well. Interesting. Very rare to see them hollowed. Now, how am I going to deal with this? I'm going to, first and foremost, try my damnedest to lure that guy here. Now, come on. Okay, that guy's yours. So, what I need to do... What the hell? I don't know you can do that. Sweet. Alright. I need to aggro him, get him to come close, and then dive attack him so I can kill him quickly. Come here. Wrong way. There you go. Come on. I believe in you. And since this guy is still scared of me, he won't attack. Good, that means I gotta do this quickly. And since he yelled, that fucker's gonna get angry at me. Meaning I gotta be very, very quick about this. And now it's just me and you. Got something to say? No! Don't know! Oh, damn. I wish I recorded it. I wish I recorded how that bastard screwed me over so much. But alas, no, I haven't. I'm making very good time on this run. Could be because I am just very, very angry. Now, I think we'll end this run after we meet up with these two. Meet Anri of Astora and Horace. Yes. Now, you remember how the dark sign. Where is it? Remember how it says we're meant to go mad at some point? Now, what do you suppose that means? Well, for starters, we could eventually just lose the ability to speak for starters. And eventually turn into the mindless killing machines that are often called hollows, with our lovely glowing eyes. If I could see your eyes. Oh, if only helmets didn't replace body parts. That would be great. Thank you, bastard child. Riveting conversation, I'm sure. Now, let's hope you are a bit more talkative.
Oh, hello. How do you do?
Good.
I am Anri of Astora, unkindled like you. This is Horace, a friend and travelling companion.
Friend,
Are you too in
say?
search of the Lords of Cinder?
Yes?
We are well along the road of sacrifices. Below us is the Crucifixion Woods. Beyond the flooded woods lies Farron Keep, home of the Undead Legion. Further yet is the Cathedral of the Deep. We seek the cathedral, home of the grim Aldrich. We may go our separate ways now, but we are both seekers of lords. The next time we cross paths, one may find the other in a time of need. May the flames guide your way.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh yes, Horace. He's not very talkative. But don't think ill of him.
He's gonna kill you.
Upstanding, kind-hearted knight. A fine partner for this grueling journey.
Yes, and I'm a woman.
Without his help, I would have cursed this onerous duty long ago. We are well along the road of beyond the flood. We may go the next time. May the flame.
So yeah, this bit was the bit that confused the living shit out of me. Because I thought, oh, they're going to the Cathedral of the Deep. Great, that means I can just fuck off to the Undead Legion and deal with them. Oh. Does this guy look bad? He has a katana, so absolutely fucking not. Besides, at this point in the game, I only have only 80 members. The amount of grinding I did to get those 100,000 souls was just... It was an amusing amount. Very amusing amount. Right, so, now that we got the bloody blue sentinels, let's see what they say. You know, the blue sentinels protect the way of the blue. It's lovely. Now what does this say? Faded sheepskin parchment depicting one dark moon and a sword. Ooh. Equipped to pledge oneself to the Blue Sentinel Covenant. When a member of the Way of the Blue is threatened by a dark spirit, the Blue Sentinels, in compliance with an ancient accord, assume the form of blue spirits. And help root out the invader. Summoning takes place automatically when this is equipped. I have not seen any summoning. Oh, there he is. Oh, God bless you, Pyromancers. You are the best. You are why I get up in the morning. Yeah. Since we clearly haven't... I'm not sure if we have, but I'll just do it quickly. Get it done. And show just exactly why I despise this bit of the game. Crows got you, didn't they? Yeah, the crows. I was invaded? When was that a thing? Oh shit, if I was invaded, that fucker tried to kill me. Oh boy, oh boy. That would have been bad. That would have been very, very bad. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know if we... Oh, hello there! This little lass. I believe the requirements for her appearing are A, you have to light the Road of Sacrifices bonfire, and I don't mean this one, I don't mean this one, I mean this one. So yeah, halfway first. You have to light that bonfire, and you have to give the good old Shrine Maiden the Mortician's Ashes. God, I love this girl, but she saddens me so much.
You're an unkindled, aren't you?
Maybe.
I am Cirrus, of the Sunless Realms, former servant of the divinity. Duties we each bear, but one's duty is a solitary affair. I doubt we've much to gain from fraternization.
I beg to differ. We have much
Blessing
to
of the
gain.
moon upon your journey. I doubt we've much to get. Blessing of the...
No.
I doubt blessing.
Well, shit. But yeah, we've got her here. So if you want her here, just light that bonfire we just lit and give the crusty old handmaiden her ashes, and everything will be fine. Now, this thing. Essentially, it's an old kiln used to basically untwist the twisted souls and make them into a usable form. And this kiln can transpose twisted souls to craft special items with their constructed essence, deemed forbidden by those unable to make proper use of it. So yeah, it's since for some reason at this point, like, we have twisted souls. They're not just great souls. Like, these souls are twisted, whatever that would mean. And we have Vor here with the cursed rotted greatwood here. Ever since its establishment, all manner of curses have managed to seep into the undead settlement. The worst of them was sealed away inside a spirit tree, but eventually the curses took their toll. Just reading that out in case I forgot. Because god damn it, failing to remember to do one thing, and suddenly everything goes to shit. Absolutely everything. Alright. Bloodlith, you short bastard.
Fret not, for I...
So basically he's saying, I'm not gonna fuck off. I don't even have fucking legs. I can't do shit.
Oh, belike it is a transposing kiln in thy possession.
Uh-huh.
Seen better days, but methinks it shall suffice. Now, bring to me a twisted soul. Transposition is the art of extracting and coalescing the essence of a soul. In transposing a twisted soul, its true power transferreth to thee. Thy purpose is to seek lords and slay them. What's to fear in a little transposition now?
Alright. Now, this is a great spot. Great spot because you can actually get stuff from this without actually having to get the item itself. So, from the Greatwood we have this spear and this greatsword, which, okay, greatsword used for a lifetime by a masked knight, harbors the fears that lurk within the minds of hollows, and is particularly effective against them. Bestowed to a mirror knight long ago, two-handed to execute the special techniques. Alright, yeah, so essentially the same as any other greatsword, just down attack to break the guard, and strong attack to throw him in the air. Very great. And then we have this one, one of the curses that festered within the belly of the Greatwood. A terrible weapon favored by Earl Astyr the Impaler. The spear is drenched in rotten, heavily poisonous meat. Defeating foes restores health. Now, part of me wants to use this specifically for the health, but the rest of me knows how annoying hollows are, so I'm gonna get this. Lovely. Now, Vort will give you the Great Hammer. This essentially just tells you Outrider Knights are basically imbued with frost. Now, if we remember back to the Ashen Estus Flask, I know it's been a while, but we noticed that it basically reverses the regular Estus Flask. So the Outrider Knights sort of have, like, the flame within them turn to ice for some reason. Don't know why. But to finish off this episode, let's read off the Pontiff's left eye. A bewitched ring that the Pontiff Sullivan bestowed upon his knights. Recovers HP with successive hits. Knights who peer into the black orb are lured into battles of death, transformed into frenzied beasts. No wonder the Pontiff only provides these rings to those dispatched to foreign land. So I'm gonna get this thing. Keep the gumdrops.
Now,
Thank you. So yeah, this ring will give us a lovely, lovely, lovely little health if we manage to keep hitting things. And on that note, I think I'll end it here, because I don't want to ramble on about how evil the Pontiff is, especially when I might have actually done that in the last episode. See you lot next time on Let's Stumble Through.